Hi, my name is Carla, and I'm going to be your story reader for today. Today we're going to read about Norton and the Borrowing Bear by Gabriel Evans. Norton lived at number 42. Then one day, a bear moved into number 44. The neighborhood was busy with people rushing here and there, and no one found time to make any friends. So Norton was happy when the bear moved in and invited him for dinner. "How nice to see you. I hope I'm not underdressed." They spent the evening sharing stories and strawberry ice cream, and that felt good to have a friend with similar interests. The moon was high when the bear was ready to leave. "I say, it's quite a cold night. Can I borrow your fluffy slippers to keep my tootsies warm?" Well, Norton didn't much like lending out his things, but he was much too polite to say no. "Oh, thank you, dear fellow. Good night." That night, Norton couldn't sleep for worrying about his slippers. They were his favorite, fluffiest slippers. What if the bear damaged them or never gave them back? The next morning, Norton was still thinking about his slippers when he made a cup of tea. Ding dong! "Oh, good morning. I was hoping to borrow your teapot to make a brew. Also, your teacup." "Oh, thank you, kind sir." Norton was upset. Why was this bear borrowing all his things? He decided to put on his new sweater to help him feel better. "Ding dong! It's your friendly neighbor. It's very cold today, and I wanted to borrow a sweater. The one you gave me is one you have on is just right." "Oh, look, it's perfectly fit. We are exactly the same size." Norton felt very stressed. His shoulders were tense, and he had the beginnings of a headache, and he needed to relax. So he put on some calming flute music, rolled out his yoga mat, and adopted the bumblebee pose beneath his painting of the peace lily. "Ding dong! Guess who? It's me. Moving house has left me feeling very agitated, but nothing a good yoga mat wouldn't fix. I'll just borrow your mat, your flute music, and this picture of a peace lily, and I'll show myself out." Norton had never been so frustrated. He went and he sat in his comfy chair. At least the bear hadn't tried to borrow that. "Yoo-hoo! I was hoping to borrow your chair to rest on after such a busy morning." "Bear, stop borrowing my things. I just can't take things and you just can't take them and not return them. It's rude. It's inconsiderate. It's not what friends do." The bear looked embarrassed. He slumped his shoulders, and he stared at the ground, and he shuffled back home. He returned shortly after with everything that he had borrowed. Norton put on his fluffy slippers. He made a cup of tea. He played the flute music, and he sat in his comfy chair. And he finally felt at peace. "Ding dong! It's me again. I was wondering if I could borrow." "You to be my friend again." Well, that was different. In a neighborhood of hustle and bustle where people were all too busy to make friends, Norton was happy to let the heart that bear borrow him any time he wanted. And that's the end of Norton's story. You know what? You can come to Sunday school every Sunday, any Sunday you want, at Trinity at 9 or 10:30, and you will make a friend there. I might even see you. But until then, I want to remind you that you are God's beloved.